What's going on guys, this is your host AZ and I'm back with another video. In my previous video, I tested out the patch number 7 for Rise of the Tomb Raider which just got released. In that video, I told you guys that the new patch has a highlight of asynchronous compute being enabled in DirectX 12 mode. We carried out our testing and we found out that the new patch actually as a whole combined gives us a performance boost of like 5 frames per second in my rig, which is an i5 2500 with 6 GB of RAM and an R9 290. If you haven't watched that video yet, I would recommend you to go and watch that. Now the 5 frames per second average that we gained in that video is inclusive of the asynchronous compute boosts and some other improvements that they have included in this new patch. Now in today's video, to differentiate the performance gains from asynchronous compute and the performance gains otherwise, I'm going to be comparing the new patch without asynchronous compute and with asynchronous compute. Now you guys might be thinking that how do you enable or disable asynchronous compute in-game? Because there is no graphical option or toggle in-game that you can turn on or off to enable or disable this setting. So for the sake of enabling or disabling asynchronous compute, you just simply go to the Windows registry and in Rise of the Tomb Raider graphical options, you select asynchronous compute and open it and put 1 to enable this and 0 to disable this option. Now for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using the same graphical options in-game 1080p with SMA enabled and everything else on ultra except for the textures which are set on high, and other screen effects like motion blur and vignette blur are also disabled because they don't actually increase or decrease performance in any way. We're going to be putting asynchronous compute enabled to the left side of the screen and asynchronous compute disabled on the right side of the screen. And you're going to be going ahead and enjoying the video and seeing how much of the performance do we gain with asynchronous compute itself, because we are comparing the same patch, the same graphical options with only asynchronous compute being the option enabled or disabled in this video. So I'm going to be going out now guys, peace.